Hey everyone, and welcome to the finale of Ape Escape 2. Today, we've got a few things we're going to take care of. We have just 2 monkeys left in the entire game that we need to catch. We also have a time trial at the moon base, as well as a time trial with the Showdown with Specter. Though we're going to be saving this time trial against Specter for the bonus episode. Alright then, so before we go and catch the last 2 monkeys in the game, we're going to do the time trial first. And before we head in, I'm going to go ahead and make sure we have the right gadgets out. We want the magic punch, the super hoop, the magnet, and the nets. And we should be good to take care of that time trial. So, once we finish the time trial and taken care of the last 2 monkeys, it'll be time for the true final boss. Let's get going. Alright, so the time for gold in this stage is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The first monkey we're gonna catch is this one, floating up above this doorway. We're going to ignore the doorway and head this way, being careful not to get knocked off by the pigs. And into here, into the UFO room, which is actually the room that will determine whether or not this is a successful time trial. Because these monkeys in these UFOs are infuriating. They are very frustrating to deal with, we'll say. And if you're unlucky, it can take you a good minute or more to catch both of them. Once you've knocked them down with the magic punch, oh my god, already you see why there's an issue here. Camera is not helping. There we go. Not only are they just annoying to hit, but if you're not fast about catching them, ideally making use of the magic punch to knock them out, they'll hop into another UFO and fly away. Honestly, that took enough time that this might be a failure, despite being an overall decent attempt at catching those monkeys. Next monkey we catch is going to be you. You are very heavily armored, so we're going to need to knock it off with the magic punch and catch Ape 01. Also use the magic punch to knock Ape 01 on the ground, otherwise they are very, very good at dodging your nets. Okay, ride the magnet on over, and there's just 2 more monkeys we need to catch. How are we doing on time? We're not doing the best on time, honestly. The UFO monkeys were a little bit more difficult than I'd like. Yeah, I think we're about 15 seconds behind where I want it to be, actually. Okay, we'll go ahead and speed down here. And we'll have to catch the next one with the magnet. Right around, we've got about 30 seconds until we're out of time. Okay, 2 more monkeys. They're still a little bit further, but we're almost to them. They are just ahead, just across these platforms. 20 seconds. Oh, that was risky. That was risky, but I made it. Okay, catch you. And then turn around and get you for the gold. Oh, thank goodness.
Wow, I don't believe it.
Alright, with gold on every single stage except for the final boss, well, the first final boss, all that's left is to catch those last 2 monkeys and then confront Specter. Let's do it. Alright, for the first of the 2 final monkeys in the game, we're gonna start out over here, about where we finished up the time trial. And let's pull out our Skyflyer so we can get through this area safely. Oh, that's a lot of electric poles. Okay, it should be clear. Oh, and give me the big cookie. Already full health, but hopefully Peepochi will hold on to all of those cookies. Alright, the first of the new post-game monkeys we can get is here in this room. Unfortunately, they are covered in very, very, very thick armor. Even the magic punch is struggling to break through it. Also, my god, they are annoying. You get in close and they're already firing at you. Break down all their armor, knock them down with a magic punch, please. And we catch Mega Monkey. Alright, one more monkey to go. And the final monkey in the game can be found near the end of the level inside the lethargy laser. I'm sure you can probably guess which monkey this is. We've seen it before, we've talked about it before. Hello there, monkey frozen in carbonite. Let me just grab these last few coins. And it's time to unfreeze you. Hey, get back here, get back here.
All done. Yes. Excellent.
Jimmy, my boy, we finally discovered Specter's whereabouts.
That's right. He's holed up in his base on the dark side of the moon. I've set the warp machine to get you there. We're counting on you.
Just be sure to watch yourself out there, okay?
Come back safe and sound. I'll pound you if you get yourself hurt.
No problem. Just you wait, Specter. Come on, let's do it.
People,
Yeah.
Ah yes, Jimmy, if you get injured, I will punish you by injuring you. Great logic. Before we go to confront Specter for the final time, there are 3 things I want to do here in the travel station. The first is going to be the gacha box. We're going to use up all of our coins and get what we can before we head out. Anything we don't get out of the gacha box before finishing the game, we will get in the bonus episode. I discovered an amazing fact today. There's an interesting crab called the slippery bean jelly crab. Interesting, but poisonous. That is an interesting name indeed. I would love to learn more about it. Next up, we have some explosive pellets, because we definitely need those. Followed by more explosive pellets. I'm curious, are we gonna hit 20 explosives and maybe 30 guided by the time we're done here? Got a monkey fable, The Grateful Monkey Part 5. Inside the room was a little helmeted monkey staring into a glowing computer screen. The monkey was engaged in day trading, which was all the rage at the time. The professor quietly closed the door. The next morning, the boy didn't come out of his room. When the professor went back into the room, all he found was a 1-page letter. Oh no, the monkey was day trading? That's not wise. I mean, the professor got rich off of it, but still. Next up we got a fortune. Today's fortune. One night next week, you're earmarked to be hunted down by a grinning female ghost. Your fortune is bad. Oh no. This isn't going to go well, is it? Next up we got more explosives. Why are you being so generous with the explosive pellets? Got a jumbo coin, which will give us another round to go. More explosive pellets. Can I please get, like, monkey fables? Things that I need to actually, like, finish my collection? Instead of the bullets that I can't use at all. Please? Oh my god. Oh my god. The gacha box is fighting me today, isn't it? We're not getting much luck at all out of you. Here we go. We got The Grateful Monkey Part 6. It read, "Since you have seen my true form, I can no longer stay in your home. As my final thanks, please sell these stocks to raise some money. However, these stocks had already plummeted after an embezzlement controversy and some gambling fiascos. Frustrated and lonely, the professor became addicted to day trading and was soon poorer than he had ever been. The end. Oh no, don't get into day trading, it's so bad. Next up, we've got a game hint. We already got all the apes, but sure. When you explore the sunken ship with a submarine, you will find a fork in the passageway. Choose carefully as one route is shorter and not filled with obstacles. I believe we actually did explore both routes. Next up, we got Natalie's research. The largest known iceberg was twice as big as Ireland. Oh, that is pretty dang big, wow. Wow. We got more guided pellets. We might hit 30. Some explosive pellets. Some more explosive pellets. Oh, that bumps us up to 21. And some guided pellets. Please, I just want monkey fables. Please. I'm literally just here for more monkey fables so I can clear out my collection. Oh my god. Gotcha, why? Why are you punishing me like this? If I have to get the last, I think 4 monkey fables in the post game, or rather in the bonus episode, I'm not gonna be happy. Here we go. We got a monkey fable, Monkerella 2, Part 1. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young monkey named Monkerella, who was very poor. Monkerella always worked very hard, despite being constantly tormented by her mean-spirited sisters. One day, word came that there would be a splendid ball at the castle, and one by one, the ladies of the land were invited. All except for poor Monkerella. Now that's more like the story I know. I'm terrified for how they're gonna spin it. We got more explosive pellets. And another monkey fable. Monkerella 2, Part 2. On the night of the ball, Monkerella was at home alone, singing miserably while still dreaming of attending. Then all of a sudden, a magician appeared, and with a wave of a wand provided her with a banana carriage and a beautiful flowing dress. The young Monkerella, ecstatic about her change of fate, boarded the carriage and headed for the castle. Alright, things are looking up for Monkerella. What do we got next? More explosive pellets, and our last reward, unless it's coins, is... Looks like we're not seeing the next part of Monkerella version 2 yet. Alright, next up, I want to take a look at the Monkeypedia, because we never got a chance to look at the Monkeypedia for the moon base. Because once we finished the moon base, we went right into the final boss against Specter. So, let's check out these monkeys now. We got the Overeater Lardy, which one to eat first, hee hee. The Naughty Tom, launch successful, I get the reference. The Flashy Willy believes an asteroid is coming. The Sore Loser Ham, that's no moon. The Lightning Fast Ape Strong, one giant leap for monkey kind. The Reliable Chelsea, flying high up in the sky. The Cyber Ape Ape01, what do you think you are doing? The Dense Quirk, 3001 Space Monkey. The Dumb Chew Monkey, I forgot my helmet. The Easygoing Kenobape, Ape Walker, feel, don't think. The Flashy Apester, now I am the master. The Intense Ape Walker, I'm not thinking at all. The Punk Neo, there is no banana. And there is no spoon. The Cool Scotty, still waiting for his beamer. The Easygoing Bobo, Bounty Hunter. The Rare Type Lester, where did I leave my suit? The Lightning Fast Ukas, his major work is Monkey Wars. He's George Lucas, god, okay. The Wimpy Sulky, can't believe what is happening. The Cyber Ape Kai, the coolest monkey around. And the final monkey in the Monkeypedia, the very rare Mega Monkey, the monkey's secret weapon. Alright, we have seen all of the monkeys in the Monkeypedia. The last thing I'm going to do before we head on to fight Specter. Yes, the final boss is in fact hard enough that I'm making a save here. Alright, save complete. Let's go take on Specter and finish this off. Finally put an end to his dreams of world conquest.
Greetings.
It's time for you to stop all this! I've caught every one of your monkeys! You don't stand a chance by yourself! What's so funny?
No chance by myself? Ha! That sounds like something you weak humans would come up with.
But it's true. We all depend on someone to help us. You can't survive all by yourself. And the same goes for monkeys, too.
Don't you dare try and compare us to humans. We're different. Even if I have to do it all on my own, I won't give up until I rule over this entire wretched world.
You're crazy, Specter. You should do something good for a change.
Ha! Oh, I'll give up my evil ways if you're strong enough to defeat me.
Okay, then. Let's settle this. I'm gonna spank you, monkey!
Jimmy, never say that again. Never, ever, ever say that again. Oh my god, why would you say it like that? That's awful. Okay, so let's see. What are we gonna need? Magic Punch, Skyflyer, Super Hoop, and maybe the Magnet. But I think we're just gonna need the Magic Punch and maybe the Skyflyer. So, Specter is very difficult. For this first half of the fight, we are going to need to knock him off of his chair and then beat him up with a Magic Punch. He has many attacks he'll use to try and stop us. When he's in his chair, he'll fire off those red explosions, which will scatter all across the arena. We want to move away from him to try and get that far from him, and then move in to hit him. Once we knock him off the chair, we can hit him with a Magic Punch, though he is trying very hard to get away in order to do some damage. If he is able to be in his chair for long enough, he'll eventually take a break on the rail that I'm right next to, right over here. If he takes a rest on that rail, just hit the button, and the spaceship will knock him off his chair. Oh my god, is he irritatingly fast. Unfortunately, we failed to actually... Ow, there goes the screen flickering. Concerning. Unfortunately, we failed to actually hit him, so he's moving into this round of attacks. He fired off a few beams, and then he exploded while having a shield up, so we couldn't hit him. This attack I find incredibly frustrating. He's going to send a series of rings at us, and we need to jump out of them. I've tried several ways to get out of that attack. I tried just jumping repeatedly in place, so that the rings just disappear under me. I've tried using the Skyflyer. Unfortunately, he spawns the rings close enough together that most strategies just get me hit. So the best thing I found is to keep running and jump out, which is risky because you can accidentally run into the edge of the ring. But so far, it seems to be working. At the very least, we haven't gotten hit by doing that strategy yet in this attempt, and we missed our chance to actually do damage to him, so this entire round is a waste. Alright, what are you planning on doing, Specter? Another explosion? Yep. He's going to explode, hop back into his chair, and we missed our chance to actually hit him. You gotta hit him before he puts shield up, or you won't be able to do any damage, and you have to. It's an entire wasted round. It sucks. Okay, there we go. Now try and pin him down. Magic Punch, there we go. And his chair explodes, moving us into the second half of the fight. Okay, Specter, come at me if you dare. It's basically his regular attacks that he would have if he just managed to escape. Oh god, oh god. It's just his regular attacks he would have if he was on the ground normally, but he's got a few more. He's got that dash attack, he can throw cubes at us, which we need to jump over. He's got the explosion. He's a little bit on the difficult side. Oh my god. He had me pinned down there. Okay, how am I gonna bust through your shield? Here we go. Ah! Here we go, he's down! He is down. Oh my god, how did that go so smoothly? How did I get right on the guess of the clone?
It's such a beautiful day today. Huh?
Hello, Professor!
Spike, long time no see, my
Way
boy.
too long. Hey, Jimmy's coming back today, right?
Yes. In fact, he should be here any moment now.
Oh, that Specter never learns, does he?
First I kick his tail, and then he comes back and gets beaten by Jimmy.
What's that sound? That's strange. Oh, no, not again. My laboratory.
Hi, I'm home.
Welcome back, Jimmy and Pippachi.
These games, they always end with my laboratory getting destroyed. Is it something I said?
I'm genuinely surprised I beat Specter on the first attempt in this recording session, because I was fully prepared for that to take up to 5 or 6 attempts. That can be a really difficult boss, but if you can figure out how to dodge each of the attacks, you can make it through. But yeah, that's Ape Escape 2. We're not fully done. There is one bonus episode. Not too much to cover in the bonus episode, but we are going to be doing it soon. But in terms of the actual main game, Specter's been caught, every monkey's been caught, basically every time trial is done, the game's clear. All that remains that we'll be doing in the bonus episode is the last 2 time trials. There's a time trial against Specter on the moon base, and there's a time trial against Specter in that fight we just did. So we'll be doing both of those in the bonus episode. We're also going to be finishing off the gacha, getting everything we can out of the gacha box. And then there's one last thing I want to show, and then we are completely done with Ape Escape 2. I'm going to have that bonus episode out tomorrow if you're watching these as they go out live. But yeah, no, I've basically given all my thoughts on this game. I had a lot of fun playing it. It's much harder than Ape Escape 1, though I can't tell if that's because I'm somehow just bad at this game, despite being basically the same gameplay as Ape Escape 1, or if that's they genuinely did crank up the difficulty a lot. It can definitely get pretty tough in the second half, and especially against that final boss, I've had some struggles while practicing. I do think that the way Specter is treated is kind of shitty. I think his writing is a lot poorer than it was in the first game, which is saying something given that these are not like writing heavy games where the writing is the main focus. So the fact that there is a noticeable drop in that is really disappointing and surprising. But it's fair enough. Yellow Monkey, I have issues with Yellow Monkey. I have many issues with Yellow Monkey. Other than that, though, I did genuinely really enjoy most of this game. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. But before I tune out and before we head over to the bonus episode, I do need to give a few traditional end of Let's Play shoutouts. First of all, if you want to support my Let's Plays, just watching, subscribing, liking, and commenting is more than enough. But if you have the money and you want to support me financially, because this does take up a lot of time in order to go through these games, do all the research, and cover them to my satisfaction, it does take up a lot of time. So if you want to support me financially in that, I do have a Patreon, which you can find down in the description. For $1 or more a month, you get early access to... You get access to polls, which allow you to decide, help decide what the next Let's Plays will be. Whenever I'm coming towards the end of a series, I'll put up a poll, and anyone who's pledging $1 a month or more gets to vote on what I play next. For $5 or more a month, you get early access to videos as they are prepared. I've always done about a 4-week buffer, just to try and stay ahead. Just in case things come up in real life and I'm not able to record or edit for a little while. I try to keep about a 4-week buffer. With $5 or more a month on Patreon, you get early access to the videos as they are completed and uploaded, so you get to skip that buffer. And for $10 or more a month, you get your name featured in the ed slates of my videos. Alright, there is one thing they're going to be showing us here as the credits end. Interesting. Alright, so I will go ahead and see everyone next time for the bonus episode. Curious what this is about.